Alrighty guys, so before we get into the video, I just want to let you guys know a little bit. This video is very real, is very raw, is very me. And I had a lot of anxiety about putting this video out because it is a video about like how I lost my job. And after reflecting on it a little bit more, there's some things in the video that did not sit right with me, but I'm still going to put it out there because I feel like there's a lot of people out there that, you know, is going through some of the similar things that I'm going through at 23, where you try to find your place in life and you don't really know what that place is. Like, you don't really know what that job is. You don't really know, like, how to, like, really navigate, I guess you should say. But before we start the actual video, I just wanted to have a small disclaimer that I do know which part I played in it, and I do know how I played a part in it. And one of the things too that, you know, one of the things too that stuck out to me is a little bit more is I take full ownership of it. But I really hope you guys like this video, and I really do hope that this video you know, just teach you guys a little bit of something. I don't really know, not really teach you guys something, but it's just more informational. But it is eye-opening to me, and now that I'm moving on to a new job and a new situation, it has really opened my eyes to want real change, want real consistency, want real hunger, want long-lasting reward instead of something that is just so temporary. But I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and we'll get right into it. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm struggling, guys. I am struggling. And when I tell you, I don't want to get emotional about it because my feelings got hurt today, and it hurt a little deeper than what it's supposed to. So I have this young lady that I work with at work, and I was under the assumption that we were good. Like, I'm not gonna say we were friends because, like, we don't have friends at work, but I was on the assumption that we were on the best of pages. And I arrived to work today, you know, thinking that today was going to be the best day, and it turned out to be an extremely shitty day, and I'm getting emotional thinking about it. So what happened was, I went over, because I normally, like, with this particular coworker, we work in 2 different offices, but she always, like, calls and texts me and, like, do the most. And when I say do the most, I mean, like, and I don't want to put her business out there like that, but I don't care anymore. But, like, one night, like, she had texted me, like, her nudes, like, telling me about how, like, different residents that she wants to sleep with, those kind of things. So I'm just like, okay, like, we can have girl talk. Like, we can have girl talk. Like, that's fine. So then today I went by the office on my lunch break, because I was like, I want to get away from my office. So I texted her and I was like, hey, I'm going to come over. We can have lunch together since you're on your lunch break or whatever. She said, that's fine. So I get there, and the first thing she says, what do you want? And so then the other lady that works with us, she's like, that's rude. And she's like, I'm just joking. I'm not, he knows that I just joke like that. And I'm just like, I haven't did nothing to you, so why are you being rude to me? Like, I haven't did nothing to you. So then I just got my lunch or whatever, and I heated up, and I was gonna go sit in my car and eat, because I'm just like, you're being rude to me. I haven't did nothing to you. Da da da. So then we always joke, like when I say we joke, like put our hands on each other, not like physically like punch them in the face or anything like that, but like we'll physically like grab their arm or like stuff like that, like little playful stuff. So I was under assumption that we were playing. So then about 2 hours later, I get a call to the office or whatever, and my boss is like, hey Tacos, I really want to talk to you. And I said, okay, like, this doesn't sound good. Like, what is it? And I'm getting like choked up thinking about this. And she says, what are we gonna name her? Miranda. She said that Miranda said that you attacked her and choked her. I said, excuse me? I choked somebody? I was like, no, that never happened. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that never happened. And she was like, okay, well, I want to get your side of the story. I want to get her side of the story. And then she she requested that we take it all the way up to HR. And I said, okay, so if it goes to HR, like, what does that look like? And so she was like, well, if it goes up to HR, it's in HR's discretion, but you can be terminated on the spot for physically assaulting someone. And I said, so at that point, I started crying because I'm just like, I'm finally at a place. I love my job. I love everything about my job. I'm extremely happy, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to fight for this job. So I was just like, termination. And she's like, yeah, like, but I don't think it's going to escalate to that point because we haven't had any issues before. And so I started crying, and I looked at her. She can't even look at me. And I'm just like, what is the issue? Like, what is the issue? So I just get up and I leave because I'm just like, I am so mentally exhausted that it's like, well, I'm not going to say I'm mentally exhausted because I'm in a great place. I'm in a healthy place. I'm in a positive place. So I'm not going to speak that negativity out there. But I looked at her and I'm just like, how come every time I try to be nice, I try to be friendly, I try to be that person for you or for a person, I don't want to get hurt in the end. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And so my boss called back in there. She's like, hey, Tacos, they want more of your side of the story because I said they feel like you didn't really say much. And I said, we joke like that all the time, so I don't know what the issue is. Like, I don't know. And I said, I'm not going tit for tat, but how do we go from this girl sending me her news, telling me about residents that she wants to fuck, tell me all this shit, and like telling me how this guy came and visit her in her office and she had to go home and change her drawers. Like, we literally like texting about this throughout the workday, to now you saying I'm assaulting you. So then my mind got to race, and I'm just like, is she starting to say this because I'm black? Is this why the animosity is here? And I was like, I don't want to make it a race thing, but is it because I'm gay and she really never liked me? Like, I don't know what it is. So my boss was like, yeah, like, it just says pending. So, I mean, just come to work as normal, stay away from her. I just think more than likely it probably going to be a write-up. And, you know, one of those things where it's just like, okay, like, don't do this again. But I'm just like, if I get fired for something fucking stupid, when I'm finally in a place of, like, reckoning, I'm going to be pissed. Like, I am sick and tired of, and I guess that's my issue. I full-blown get it now. That's my issue. My issue is that I get too comfortable in the workplace. I get too comfortable in the workplace. I don't go to work looking for friends, but I'm too nice, I'm too social, I'm too open, I'm too whatever you want to fill in the blank in, that now it's going to be an issue. And it just made me realize how grateful I am for my best friend, because no matter what has happened, there's never been no weird shit that has happened between us where you had to like lie, or like you had, like, I don't know, like, I really do not know how to explain it, but that shit right there pissed me off. I told my manager, I said, hey, I'm giving my caseloads to someone else. I'm gonna close my office for the rest of the day. Like, I cannot handle this. Like, I am unsubscribing from the drama. It doesn't have anything to do with me. I just think that she has something personal going on in her life, and I don't know what it is. And quite frankly, they don't have anything to do with me. So when I got ready to leave, when I clocked out today at 5, my manager was like, same time tomorrow. Like, and that's what I say every day. She was like, I just don't want you to lose your joy. I don't want you to lose your spark. I don't want you to lose that smile and that drive. And I said, no, it's very hard to be motivated when you literally got people saying that you attacked them and you never did. Like, I don't understand. I legitimately don't understand. Like, I never attacked you, so why would you make it up? So, with that being said, I'll keep you guys most definitely posted. Probably tomorrow to see what they say, and on my lunch break I'll just update my video. But like I said, I'm just over the fake friends. Like, I am so blessed to have one amazing person in my corner. I have a lot of people in my corner, but I am so blessed to have one amazing person in my corner, and I'm ready to find, I have that one amazing person in my corner that's a friend. But now I can't wait to find like a boyfriend or a husband, because now I just feel like I don't know. Like, I just don't know how to explain it because, like, now I'm over it. Like, I'm over the gay community. I'm over making friends. I'm over it all, and I just can't cry about it anymore because today I literally cried until like 4:30. Like, I was crying until like my fucking eyes was blurry, like, and bloodshot red, and I'm just like, and my manager's like, what are you crying for? And I said, this hurts my feelings that someone would say that I'm attacking them and try to attack my livelihood. Like, this is not okay at all. And I'm not. I can't even say that. Like, that's not even nice. But I will keep you guys posted tomorrow. Like, I don't know. But I think that vlogging and YouTube in general has became my safe haven. And it's just where I feel like I come and talk to you guys. But I'm going to keep you guys updated tomorrow as well when I go to the office. And I'm praying, and I got all my fingers crossed that it's just a write-up. Like, I'll take a write-up and just know moving forward just to stay away from her. But, like, I cannot afford to lose another job. Like, I would literally go batshit crazy. Like, I would literally go batshit crazy. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we can just catch up from there. Tonight, like I said, I'm just so drained from the situation that I am just gonna go home and take a shower and lay in bed and just, turn my favorite show on because it's been a rough day. Like, it's been a rough day. Like, that shook me to my core. Like, shook me to my core. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alrighty, guys. So I am currently heading to work. It is 7:23 in the morning. I guess like I've expressed before, like I don't know, I'm just having a lot of anxiety because I don't know what today has in store for me. But I did, I gave it over to God, and that's something that you can do. I'm just like, and I pray that it doesn't, but I was like, even if this situation doesn't work out, there's going to be a bigger door that's going to be open for me, and something that's going to be even bigger and amazing for me. I might not see it in the moment, but it's going to happen. I'm going to have to have faith and keep going. I do, like I said, have a lot of anxiety. Ooh, my window sounds so bad, y'all. I do have a lot of anxiety going into it because I don't know what to expect. But this situation has taught me a lot about trust. This situation has taught me a lot about being nice. And I know I say this a lot. But going forward, I'm going to be a little bit more guarded. I'm going to be a little bit more reserved. But until then, I'm going to check back in with you guys like midday. My meeting is at 9:45 today, so I'll check in with you guys afterwards, and we'll just chit chat after that. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm feeling okay. I made peace with it. I prayed about it. And at this point, I'm just like I said, I'm giving it over to God. I still got toothpaste on my lip. But I'll see you guys in a couple hours. We can go from there. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Alrighty, guys. So I just made it to my office, and I've just been sitting out here for like 10 minutes because I don't know. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't want to get emotional thinking about it. But, like, this is one of the best jobs that has ever happened to me. And I would do whatever it takes to protect that job and to make sure that I have longevity at this job. And I don't know. Like, I just don't know how to explain it because, like, this right here has really shook in me, and I'm just like trying not to lose faith and try not to resort back into like my hidden self because I'm in such a positive place. I'm such in a content state of mind. But I'm just like, I don't know why would this happen. Like, I don't know at all. And when I say I don't know, I really don't. And I know I can't question the Lord. But it's just tough. Like, it's going to be a tough day. I don't know. But I'm going to reach out to you guys here probably around lunchtime, so probably like 12, because I go to lunch from 12 to 1. And then I'm also going to call my best friend as well, because I don't know, guys, because I just feel like a failure. Like, I feel like if I lose this job, I feel like a failure. Like, I cannot keep a stable job, and it results to one thing, and it's just like either me being in drama, or I get friendly with people and then they create drama. But like, I'm just like, at this point right now, like, I can legitimately say it wasn't me. Like, I can legitimately say that I had anything to do with this. I don't know what she was going on with. I don't know what was the motive behind it. But I cannot keep a stable job, and that is bothering me. Like, it's bothering me a lot. And I just don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I just have so much anxiety about going forward. And, like, I don't want to cry about it, because I already cried about it. But that's just where I'm at. But I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Alrighty, guys. So I am assuming that everything is all right with the situation. My manager just told me to be careful who I joke with. And from this point forward, me and that certain individual do not need to be in the same space. We don't need to communicate. So I just went ahead and blocked her on everything. And then another thing too is, like, my manager told me, she said, don't be worried about anything. Like, once you said what you said about her and, like, showed us the text messages and things like that, like, you know, it starts to become a bigger issue. And it doesn't look like assault to us, and that's what it is. It looks like you were just being friendly, you was being nice, like you stated multiple times. But just take this as a learning lesson, that you can't joke with everybody, and that you cannot, no matter if somebody said you're a friend or not, you have to not be so willingly to give out your trust and to give out options to people, because sometimes people can say they're your friend or say that you're a close acquaintance, and then they're just there, and they really don't like you. They're just being nice. And so we have a Christmas party coming up on December 2nd. And I was like, so how does that work? And it was like, we'll figure it out when we get there, but we do not want you guys nowhere near each other, to avoid conflict, or any further drama, curated or not. Another thing too that really stuck out to me that they said could be a possibility is that she told me too much of her business, and then she got afraid I was going to use that against her, which I'm never that person. So she wanted to create a case against me to make me look unreliable to make me look unreliable, like I said. But it taught me a huge lesson, because betrayal is like a hard emotion to handle sometimes. But like I said before in the previous clips, it just made me more grateful for my best friend, because we've had our issues, but not once have I ever been betrayed. Like, that to me, and I guess this was a eye-opening experience for me, because it made me realize, like, people don't got you. Like, people don't really got you. And like I said too, I know I'm like veering off, but like, it made me so grateful, because I know in my heart of hearts that my best friend got me through thick and thin. And when life gets so heavy, I can always go to him and get, you know, whatever it is, like recharged, or just really cry it out and vent it out without actually worrying about it becoming an issue or drama later. And that is really huge, because I feel like in today's time, in today's society, we have so many fake friends. Like, so many friends that are just, and I shouldn't say friends because she wasn't my friend, but so many acquaintances that are just there to fulfill a role, if that makes sense. And it's not like actually trying to build a relationship or build a proper foundation for a friendship. And I'll say this 1,000 times. My best friend has really set the bar high for me when it comes to making other friends and also dating, because he was the only person to me And there's quite a few too, but he's the only person to me that has been consistent, that has stayed the same, and that has shown me unconditional love. And with this situation right here, it has taught me so much about not only myself, but it also has taught me that people are really full of shit. Like, in all honesty, they are full of shit. And that's all I'm gonna have to say about that. But I'm assuming everything is all right. I haven't heard anything, so I'm not gonna stress about it anymore. I'm not gonna have anxiety about it anymore. I put it in the past. I gave it over to God, and that's just what it's gonna have to be until further notice. But just want to say thank you guys. Always remember to, I think this goes in hand. Don't stay where you feel inadequate. If you feel like someone is not being genuine and not being truthful, or someone is being fake with you, go ahead and exit. Go ahead and exit, because like it really bothered me, and I cried about it and everything, because I was like, now you mess up my livelihood. Like, you're making up a lie, now you mess up my livelihood. But I do wish you guys the best of luck. Always remember, to lead with love, and always remember to do something that fuels your mind, body, soul, and spirit. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Alrighty, guys, so an update. I was just assuming that everything was fine, and I'm getting emotional to think about it, but HR escalated it on up. And with that being said, they were like, you massaged her neck, so it's not physical assault anymore, it becomes sexual assault. And I don't want to cry about it, but I am super grateful that this job helped me get caught up. And one thing that I'm going to take from this experience is that, like I've said before, like, everybody's not your friend. My best friend is at home, and I do feel like a failure, and I do feel like, like, once again, like, how many jobs do you have to lose before you start realizing, like, you need to start being adult? But like, I'm just like, and I don't know how to explain it right at this moment. But when I was packing up my office, packing up everything, it made me realize, like, I got this. Like, this is not the end of the world. It's gonna suck, it's gonna sting, and going home and telling my best friend, like, hey, I lost another job, it's gonna be extremely hard. But tomorrow is literally Wednesday. You can literally go out and get a job the same day. You just have to hit the ground running. And I think one of the biggest things that I learned too, and that when HR called me back into the office, is that was one thing that we learned about you, is that you're a fighter. And you have confidence like no one else. And we didn't want to fire you, but when we escalated it, because that's what we have to go through the proper channels and escalate it, that's when we were just like, okay, like, now it becomes sexual assault. But I just, at the end of the day, like, I made peace with it. I'm really good at it. Me and the HR people cried together, and it just teaches you a lot. Like, betrayal is very hard, but I learned a valuable lesson. I didn't want to get fired. I love my job, but it opened up my eyes to realize that I love to be in property management, and I love to be in that realm, and that's what I love to do. And then she also said, you need a personal reference, let me know, because like, I don't know, guys, but she said if I need a personal reference, just let her know. But I thought everything was okay, and that's why you can't always trust people and trust what people say. I know I ended the video clip earlier, but I just wanted to add this in there. Like, this is an afterthought when they called me in today. But I'm grateful for the time that I have and what I've learned. And then it doesn't affect, like, if I want to get a government job anymore, it doesn't affect any of that. So I'm just going to keep trying, I will get up first thing tomorrow morning and hit the ground running and go in from there. But always remember, guys, like, I don't know. But I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.